So my name is Dylan. I'm originally from Canada, although I don't really live there anymore. I kind of travel the world. I work on a boat as a chef. Um, so for 6 months of the year, I essentially travel, and for the other 6 months, I work, which luckily my work takes me many places. I left Canada 12 years ago. I've gotten the chance to see many different cultures, many different places. And I've seen some beautiful, beautiful people and beautiful places, but always felt like I was just missing that last little piece. Especially with work, I work really long hours. It's yeah, really long hours and really stressful, high stressful situations. So um, around the age of 25, especially, I kind of started developing really bad anxiety, and just needed to find myself, essentially. So someone at work actually mentioned plant medicine for the first time, and it wasn't for about 2 years after that I actually got the calling. I booked for a different retreat place, and got to meet the medicine, beautiful Mama Aya, and grandfather San Pedro. The setting I went to first was quite large, which was beautiful. It's a great introduction, but I needed a lot of one-on-one time where I could get that, from a place like Casa del Sol. And what I found at Casa del Sol was everything I wanted. Much smaller setting, much more time. It's much more integrated. Medicine is beautiful for all those out there that have not had the pleasure yet. It allowed me to find myself again. I just really could reground. I could really reappreciate life, especially connections. It allowed me to really just kind of introspectively, not so much look at my own problems, but appreciate what I had, and really develop a sense of gratitude for what I did have, where I could stop worrying about what I didn't. So that journey continued for a while. I just Everyone that used to tweak me in a certain way, it just rolled off my skin. Your medicine family you develop really close bonds with, really close bonds with. They're very different people. A lot of times they're people that you would not choose in your regular life, but when you're there and you're in the medicine, you realize that they're the most beautiful people you will ever meet. And then you realize how many people in your life are like that you're just not giving the chance. So you can really start to grow that way. So walking to the waterfall, doing the cleanse, being out in nature and realizing how important and how beautiful it is. It's changed my life. Essentially, me and my partner have bought quite a significant amount of land, in Ecuador now, just purely for conservation and protecting rainforest, and protecting the animals and protecting this beautiful Pachamama land that we live on. So it's medicine's completely changed my life. I can't thank medicine, can't thank Jimena and all the beautiful people that hold the space, more for that. If you haven't been, Ecuador is a lovely country. Vilcabamba, especially, is this valley of longevity. It's clean, it's organic, it's the mountains are stunning. The people that live there, it attracts quite an interesting mix of people, but it's such a beautiful connected place, and I needed that to reground in that space. You can match the frequency of the land before you even get up there, where you already feel connected before you've even taken the medicine. Set and setting, that their house is just a few minutes out of town, so if you need to go to town for food, if you need to go to town for a massage, that was all arranged, just where you can relax. They have a beautiful maloca. Essentially, it's a space where you will conduct a ceremony, and it's up on the mountain, and it just overlooks the entire valley, and you just see the sun setting. And during one of the ceremonies, all the sun came in, just focused on all the women during kind of the second half of ceremony, showing the feminine energy. And Jimena, just having that woman, that strong feminine spirit, and just all us men were on one side just watching and appreciating the feminine energy. And yeah, just the land is just, it's something else. It's a beautiful spot. It's next to the river. It's, you can tell they've put all their love into it, and you can tell the land is giving that love back. Jimena, beautiful Jimena and Santiago that run the place with their family. The family's very involved. The beautiful children, Mateo and all the family are there, and you can see that they're connected. This isn't a business. This is a way of life for them. you haven't been, and if you're ever wondering, and if you just need to know if that's the right place to go, just go to Vilcabamba and yeah, experience it for yourself. There's no better place to do the medicine. It's also comfortable. San Pedro, especially, is a beautiful medicine. It's done during the day. Ayahuasca, for a lot of people, can get quite strong. It's always been nothing but bliss for me. But to be in that setting where you're not worried about being in the deep jungle and having all the mosquitoes and having all the snakes and having just those outside things, you just know that that space is it's nurturing you, and you're comfortable in that space. So there was never a moment where you didn't feel welcomed or out of your element. It just feels like a Andean town. It's the amount of people I met through that, the lovely ladies that come off the mountain to teach you Tai Chi, and it's you will just meet some incredible people, and it will change your world. It's for me, Vilcabamba will always be just that sacred spot where I can just find myself again. So if you're ever looking into that, I would highly recommend. Yeah, just don't look much farther. Send them a message. They're more than happy to answer any of your questions. Still answer mine, and it's been a year. Yeah, but yeah, from the bottom of my heart, mucho amor. Muchas gracias, Santi. Muchas gracias, Simona.